everyone. My name is Rani Komalasari. I'm a student in English Department, University Kuningan. Okay, here I will presenting the review of international journal article. And next, I will explain the journal identity and author identity. But I will explain about journal identity first. The title of this journal is The Effect of Learning Strategy and Reading Interest to the Reading Understand Ability of Students of IAI and Bukit Tinggi. This journal is International Journal on Language, Research and Education Studies. Okay. Author name is Raflinda from State Institute from Islamic Studies of Bukit Tinggi, Indonesia. The title of the journal article is The Effect of Learning Strategy and Reading Interest to the Reading Understanding Ability of Students of IAI and Bukit Tinggi. Next, I'm going to explain about rationale. Reading is one of the most important skills of every student because comprehension reading skills are the key to all knowledge. Therefore, the researcher wants to identify the effects of reading interest to the reading understanding and ability on students. And next, we are moved to research objective. This study aims to determine the effect of reading interest to the reading understand and ability on students. And this study aims to compare the effectiveness of the discovery learning strategy and the expository learning strategy. Okay, next is literature review. The first is ability of understanding reading. Reading means conducting linguistic interactions activities to reveal the meaning contained in the writing submitted by the author. And the second is interesting of reading. Interest in reading is a tendency of the soul that can make a person become happy and interested in reading material that he chooses. And in interesting of reading, there are discovery learning strategy and expository learning strategy. Discovery learning strategy is student-centered strategy in which groups of learners conduct an investigation and research into an issue or seek answer to the contents of question through a clearly defined and structurally outlined procedure. Next is expository learning strategy. Student behavior and knowledge distribution are controlled and determined by the teacher. Therefore, the essence of teaching according to this view is to convey science to students who are placed as objects that receive what is given by the teacher. Usually, teachers convey information about learning material in the form of explanations and oral narrative, namely by lecture method. And the next we are moved to method. The first is design research. Learning strategy is discovery and expository. Discovery symbolized by A1 and expository symbolized by A2. For interesting of learning is high and low. High symbolized by P1 and low symbolized by P2. And the next is site. This research was conducted at IAIN Bukit Tinggi in PAI department. Next is participant. The population in this study is all students of semester 5 at the Department of Religious Education at IAIN Bukit Tinggi. Next is data collection. The sampling technique used cluster random sampling. Samples taken consisted of two groups, namely discovery learning and expository learning. Okay, next is analysis technique in accordance. Okay, next is analysis
The
technique
technique used in
in
analyzing the data
accordance
to see the difference
with the
in teaching
research
and learning
problems
strategies.
formulated. Next, I'm going to explain about finding. Based on the result of research that has been done, has been proven that learning by using the learning strategy discovery provide learning result reading comprehension better than the expository learning strategy. This is in line with the theory that has been discussed that in terms of learning process discovery strategy provides an opportunity for students to make learning process better in terms of cognitive and activities undertaken in the learning process. So it is not surprise that this strategy gives good impact to students. Next is conclusions. Based on the result of research that has been done, the researcher then put forward some conclusion as follows. First is understanding of readings. Students who are taught with learning strategy discovery with guidance is significantly higher than in students who are taught with expository learning strategy. And next is and the second is understanding of reading strategy. And the second is understanding of reading students with low reading interest. Class discovery understanding of reading is higher than students with low reading interest expository class. And understanding of reading student with high reading interest of the class discovery understanding of reading significantly higher than in students with high interest in reading expository class. That's all for my presentations. Thank you for your That's all for my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.